Pudge versus It's a New Theta will be facing off the winner of this game, and here we are, back into the game.
Jump right in here, see who we ban out, see if the same bans come out. Ichigo and friends are really gonna have to do kind of comfort bans, based on what they're comfortable with playing right now, because they don't know who Zaluna is.
Yeah, I feel like they've been playing games, and I feel like maybe Zaluna had time to wait, and there you go, more hate banning. People seem to really not want them to get their comfort champions.
Absolutely, the Draven ban is really unique to me. You don't really see Draven ban that much, but he is a very strong laner. There's the Twitch and the Hecarim bans again.
I agree with your Draven statement. You don't see many Dravens becoming banned. He is very strong, but he's very situational.
The Vi ban coming out. Then we'll play the guessing game. Shen being the 6th ban.
And there we go. Shen coming out. So we'll have to see what ends up being picked up here. Will Ichigo surprise us yet again with yet another fun team comp? Like people we've never seen before. It's pretty interesting. I think Ichigo's doing a good job.
Waiting to see what their first pick comes out to be. They do still have the Rumble up, and they've picked that every game. And there's the Rumble lock in.
Rumble, maybe pretty much a big comfort champion in their team comps, and here comes with Ezreal and Amumu, two other champions we've seen pretty much almost every game.
Yeah, and I really like that pick. They took Rumble, but they let Amumu through, and then in case Ichigo goes mid with Rumble again, they took away the Ezreal from Gudem, I think was their AD carry last game. So they may be doing more role swaps. If Gudem is comfortable on another AD carry, I guess we'll have to find that out.
Definitely true, and we're going to have Lulu picked up. Apparently they really, really like that support.
Yeah, they're essentially building the same team comp they had last time. With the exception of the Ezreal, of course, because it's been picked. So we may see that Sejuani, and possibly he hovered over Tristana last time. We may be seeing that Tristana out.
Yeah, Tristana, very good late game pick. Very, very strong late game. Has almost the most superior range in the entire league late game, pretty much. So she can almost siege a tower without being under it. Not quite, though. Just almost.
Asian SJ keeps he's wanting to know who's going to win. We actually, we can't say that with a clear state of mind because we don't know much about Zaluna right now. They could, come out and be insanely good, or Ichigo could continue this performance they've had going on and scoop up the game. Definitely going to be a close game.
Yeah, definitely. You see out of Zaluna, they're pulling a lot of AoE out here. Whereas blue team, of course they had it, they still have the synergy between getting in their team and Lulu ult, and I think an Orianna might be, useful, and there goes Elise, the Elise pick. Possibly.
They have here's Blitzcrank.
Beep boop. Beep boop. And it gets locked in.
Yes.
Beep boop is now locked in.
Blitzcrank and Elise locked in, so definitely they have a really good team at catching people out.
Oh, Xin Zhao wasn't banned, so he's going to be picked up. That's going to be a pretty good pickup for Ichigo. But then again, Elise was also picked up, and we're going to have to see how that Blitzcrank goes through. Because Blitzcrank, very strong, only if he's able to hit everything.
It's like he's hovering over Graves. I was hoping for some Tristana action. We haven't seen a Tristana much at all.
Well, we might see something even weirder, a Varus, which it looks like they're just looking to engage everyone.
Absolutely,
everyone on this Ichigo team just has a super hard engage.
Yeah, they have a very strong team to engage. And I kind of like that perspective because rather than wait on Blitzcrank, to possibly hook you in, they're going to bring the fight to Blitz. So it's kind of like negating one of Blitz's strengths of his grab.
Very true, because if someone gets grabbed, especially Singe, Xin Zhao, or Rumble, they're just going to go. They're not going to waste any time on that. And
they see a Cho'Gath.
let's see if that ends up being locked in. We did see, I don't think we've seen well, we did see a Cho'Gath earlier this tournament, but again, he just didn't build any damage. He had a lot of tankiness, but he just didn't build any damage, and this one has teleport too, so.
It's really surprising to me that Kale has been, not banned the past 2 games and not been picked up. I feel like Kale would be a really strong pick against someone like Singed because of the slow and just being able to poke him down. So it's really surprising to me that Kale has not got through.
And we're still not sure what he's going to end up locking in here. Kirk's making a very good point. No, Kirk's just making a very good point. I messed up there. However, looks
there
like
is the Cho'Gath locked
it
in.
looks like we do have some Zaluna fans. We got Asians J being pretty much a Zaluna cheerleader.
Absolutely. And just looking at the matchups right now, Ezreal and Blitzcrank against Lulu, or no, Varus Lulu. I'm sorry, messing up all the way around the board. I really don't know how that matchup's going to go, to be honest with you. It's, Blitzcrank catches that grab on Lulu or Varus. Varus not having an escape. That's going to be a huge lockdown for him. And it could really go both ways. Same as if Lulu lands a good slow on Blitz. They can catch Blitzcrank out. Ezreal being able to arcane shift away.
All right, since we're getting in the game, I can make it so the summoners are visible. I kind of spoiled what Cho'Gath had, but anyway, you can see all these things. So let's give it a second. If you wanna in chat, just let's start some cheering here. Go ahead and tell me who you want to see take this game and move on to the finals. If you'd like to see Ichigo and friends, then just type Ichigo with a couple, emoticons or something. And if you'd like to see Zaluna, just shout Zaluna. Come on. Show some love to your team. Show some love to these teams, duking it out so hard for your entertainment.
Seems like the chat is in favor of Ichigo right now. Sly Cooper with the Bankai shout out. This guy knows.
Oh, no hate, just cheering. I think I made some trash talk ensue in the chat.
Nothing wrong with trash talk. Definitely get the chat interactive.
Ichigo. I like the save. Purple said no. I mean Ichigo, yeah. But no, it looks like there's some fans for both sides. Ichigo being a slight more fan favorite right now. May have more fans in chat, but we'll have we'll just have to sit and wait. What do you think of these picks so far?
I really like these picks. It's a very even game, all throughout the lanes. It can swing either way. Of course, Cho'Gath, he's very good at sustain because of his passive, regenerating the health every time the minions die, and he's got his knock-up to slow Singed down so he can't get away. Along with that silence, cancel the fling. So Cho'Gath, very good pick against Singed. I think what's going to tell the story this game is Xin Zhao versus Amumu in the jungle. I think that's going to tell the story of this whole game, because if they can shut Amumu down and get Xin Zhao ahead, they'll be able to initiate a lot harder. Whereas if Amumu can survive those weak early levels and build up, get tanky, they're going to really have awesome team fights.
I completely agree. I really think both teams had a clear direction which they took their team comps in. Both have really good team comps, so we'll literally just have to see who wins. And unfortunately, TSM is not playing in this game, so
Balkley's calling it right now. He's taking the gold. He said he's going to win.
Golden boy.
Whoever wins, the finals of this series is going to be 5-on-1 versus Balkley. All mid lane.
5-on-1 versus Balkley. All right, looks like we will be going into this game here. Very nice, very nice. Dude, I'm so hungry. I haven't had food yet today.
I haven't either.
Just watch.
I actually,
You can hear a thud. I'm gonna pass out.
I actually woke up, just shortly before I had to be on here to cast. I went out midnight bowling last night. I joined in for one of your ARAM games last night.
Yeah, I noticed.
And,
that was pretty fun.
I had quite a bit to drink, so I couldn't make it the whole 3 hours that you went.
Yeah, I just drank a little bit. I wasn't drinking that much. Just had a few beers, having a little fun, and looks like Vinky. Okay, there he's connected. I'm a little bit worried, but looks like there are some diamonds here too, and a lot of golds, which that's just last season. They could have gotten a lot better since then. Maybe they just started playing League, in Season 2. So
absolutely.
So, like I said, ELO, it's a small indication, but don't underestimate certain people. Certain people just don't have time. Certain people may just, only play rank 5s. Back when I used to be on a pro team, I was just gold, and I would literally, I kind of didn't really, I didn't play solo queue because I thought it was boring. I'd play team games, and I'd play, just with my friends, and practice in normals just because I could play with my friends,
Yeah, I find solo queue to be pretty boring. I like to duo queue a lot. And it's a lot easier to take the stress of solo queue when you're with a friend.
When you have a friend who's like, fun time.
I ended up gold last season. I was trying to qualify for Silver 1 this past couple days. Got a AFK'er and then a Katarina troll. It's very stressful playing by yourself.
Definitely. Either way, it looks like we're about to hop in this game here. A golden hero having a little bit of like Australian ping or something.
Absolutely. Actually, Golden Hero seems to be, for the people in here cheering for them.
Favorite, yeah.
Yeah, he seems to be the favorite, so I'm expecting some pretty awesome things from him.
And whoever said that a Mumu doesn't have friends?
Exactly.
All right, looks like I'm going to be popping in these games here. Oh,
we actually have a pause coming out.
It looks like maybe something wasn't quite right here. Can you see the chat? I have my chat turned off.
Yeah, it seems that the AD carry for the red team, Zaluna, he had a slow start in.
All right, well we're gonna have to just let him get all the way in.
We're getting that started back up.
Maybe that means they might be looking for an invade. Who knows? We'll just have to see.
Everybody moving out. Looks like they're all charging down mid lane. You can see the pings going out.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Pings going out to the river, or the blue side. I almost get scared to talk too much in detail because, of course we're streaming with no delay. But then I remember the in-game 3-minute delay.
It's 3-minute delay. So say everything you want. And
they do get spotted out. There's Cho'Gath. It's backing up. Might try to go for an epic little blitzcrank grab here.
Just go nuts and talk. But and I'll just chime in sometimes. Just leave a pause. So sometimes I'll just chime in too. And this could be a level 1 fight right here. Ichigo getting the short end of the stick here as they did get walked on. And it looks like Cho'Gath will be taken down for first blood. Ichigo going really low, being flashed after 2. Singed also being taken low. And now it looks like Ichigo is on the retreat, except for Lulu and Varus. Actually, it looks like yeah, that might be it. That might be it. Actually,
right now.
Oh, the flash! Gundam does end up taking it, and Blitzcrank might get taken down too, but Ezreal will take down Varus. Very exciting level 1. 2 kills on both sides, but I think...
Actually, have the teleport being canceled by Cho'Gath there. Cho'Gath was teleporting in. Looked like he was going to try to come in and try to clean up.
Realized it wasn't a good idea. Probably realized it wasn't a good idea. Sorry to interrupt you there, but... yeah, I think First Blood ended up going to Ichigo. That is going to give them a little bit of an early start, a little bit of a gold lead at the beginning, but as you can see, the people who have kills also died. And
just to go ahead and point this out real quick for the chat, there is a little bit of a mix-hap on the stream. Ichigo is the blue side. Zaluna is the red side. Our colors are a little mixed up, but that's all right.
Oop.
Fine.
Oh well.
Just letting everybody know.
Well, my bad. Yeah, we all make mistakes, but it looks like it would be an Elise mid. You don't see that often, but then again, you don't see Rumble mid often either.
This is action. I mean, this is a war right now.
Both teams looking to get that early game lead.
We're right there by Ryze. They might try to turn and pick this up.
Ichigo doing a smart retreat right there. If he would have kept going on Elise, might have netted in a kill, but Amumu was just right there.
Israel is level 2 right now in the bot lane. This is up ahead of the Varus Lulu, so they, he does have that extra escape ability already. Well, we have Xin Zhao coming into Amumu right here in the jungle.
Oh, there will be a jungle fight here. Coming on to him as red. Amumu's so low, and Xin Zhao has a red buff, so I'm not sure if he's going to be able to escape. Gets juked completely, but here comes Rumble. Picks up the kill, and that's giving that blue buff to Rumble so early in the game. That's going to really hurt Elise.
Absolutely. Elise is, is kind of stuck at tower farming. I figured she would react a little better and came up to help. Could have possibly picked up that Xin Zhao. But actually, in the top lane, Cho doing a really good job of, containing Singed at his tower. Definitely not giving him the control that he had in the previous game.
I'm going to have to agree, Singed. Because whenever Singed runs up, Cho does have that AoE silence. That's just going to make it so Singed just can't run up and bully him. Singed just can't run up and flip.
Mumu coming up to the top lane after Singed. Looks like you're going to try to go onto him.
This could be a kill, but Cho'Gath backs off, deciding that they don't want to do that. That's really going to cause a little bit of pain for Amumu, though, because he is only level 2. He's losing out on a lot of XP, and I think that's going to hurt Zaluna in the long run.
Getting my champions lined up, the lane matchups real quick. Make it a little easier on me.
Very good idea.
Alright, so just looking at the farm count real quick, it's not really any action going on. Farm count's pretty even around the board. Ichigo is pulling ahead just slightly. Xin Zhao coming in bot lane.
There goes Xin Zhao, getting exhausted though, and there's going to be a pause. Maybe that was just Ezreal disconnected. Maybe he's having internet problems. I think you can keep us updated on that though, as
Elise is actually having the internet difficulties right now, so she threw out the pause. I don't think she realized the gank was going down bot lane. Looks like they are going to get that resumed here now.
Let's see. Blitzcrank looks like he's in a bit of trouble here, but that is, going. Oh, and very nice hook, but he's not going to get the knock-up.
Definitely burn that flash, making it worth it. If they can land that grab one more time, I think the tower will do the work for him.
Very nice of Phoenix in there. Getting that stun on Ichigo right under the tower. Right as maybe the Flame Spitter just hit Elise on the corner, but that was very well played. And now it's getting pretty even, not more than 1k gold advantage on either side.
Absolutely. Top lane, Cho'Gath actually forcing Singed out of lane. So, very good feat. She's kind of giving Singed a little taste of his medicine from last game. Singed is probably exhausted from all the running he did. He needs to take a break.
Take a little break, he will, and he will eat some of his own medicine. I think that's how he got so skinny. But as we can see, let's take a look at the CS here. And just a missed blitz grab there, but in the CS, bot lane, Ezreal with a slight lead, not too significant. No significant CS leads anywhere on the map. Both teams neck and neck right now, as you can see by the gold advantage. So this should be a very good game. What do you think about the items so far? Who do you think is having the advantage?
It seems pretty even around the board. Xin Zhao has already picked up his Madrid's Razor, so he's going to have a bit faster jungle clear time than a Mumu. Of course, his E does do the good AoE damage, the Audacious Charge. Looks like we have Rumble coming in for a gank right now.
Oh, very good. Blitzcrank does blow a flash, but is it going to be enough? No, Ichigo just walks up with the Flame Spitter and kind of melts that robot.
Prodigy squirming his way out of the situation again. Good thing to note, Ezreal, Prodigy did not die, or the Ezreal last game, who is now Varus Gundam, did not die last game on Ezreal, so hopefully Prodigy can relive that in the form. Looks like Blue's going to pick up Dragon real quick. He's coming in, she does not want to get caught here.
And it looks like that will just be a free Dragon for Ichigo. Again, playing a little more aggressive than we've seen. And it looks like Singed looking to make something happen here, slowly burning Cho'Gath with poison, and Singed keeping him from backing off, but Singed is running pretty low on mana. I'm not even sure if he has enough for a fling, so he's relying on that poison, and Cho'Gath will just flash to get away.
Calumet just letting me know that the game is not going the way I just said. He will run all over Cho'Gath. Everything just kind of goes back normal. You know, a lot of hectic aggression spikes in this game, and it just goes back to passive. This is the way that the game keeps going. I think we can expect a lot of good things out of it. Elise coming up top, looking for a gank, but you know, Sins is already gone.
Yeah, definitely. I think this game already is proving that these are just two high-level teams, and both of them are doing incredibly well so far. And neither really want to budge an inch. Ichigo has a little bit of a lead actually now. They have quite a bit of a gold lead actually all of a sudden.
Almost built up a 2K gold lead. I'm not really sure where that goal is coming from. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Rumble in mid lane with his third kill right there. Actually not sure how they're so far ahead, to be honest with you. Blitzcrank may have some GP5 quintessences or something like that.
Maybe a little bit, but we'll have to see. And by Blitzcrank, do you mean Lulu?
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Lulu also having 9 CS.
Scumbagger, messing up names.
Yeah. And looks like Singe doing a nice job avoiding the ruptures. Again, just slowly whittling Cho'Gath. But here comes a Mumu. Can look to do something here. Will he hit the bandage toss? I'm not sure if he's even used it yet. But Cho'Gath will miss his rupture. And Singe just so tanky. And he will miss. But Elise will come out of nowhere and get the stun. Rupture still not going down, though. Just not a well-timed chain of CC.
And Elise actually flashed to land that stun. So you know, she's definitely going to need a way out of here. He does.
It looks like Singe could be in trouble now this way. Amumu's not level 6, but Elise taking down Singe so fast, and here comes Ichigo and Zinzao. Now Amumu's in trouble. Ezreal all flying right by, not doing anything. Ichigo overextends too far under the tower and gets taken. Double kill for both sides again. Both teams just trying to, you know, make things happen in both teams. You know, almost completely even across the board.
Everything's just erupting so quickly. You know, Rumble went back in for that tower dive, which definitely made it worth it due to, you know, he picked up the double kill, so he is going to get even farther ahead of Elise. He actually picked up a Majai's Soul Stealer, which I'm not sure I necessarily agree with because he's not snowballing very hard. You know, he's not getting a lot of kills and not dying, so he's going to take a while to build up those stacks. He does, you know, if he gets up to 20 stacks, he will get that 15% cooldown reduction, but until then, you know, it's just kind of I think his gold could be spent in better places than that. So that may, you know, come out to be a bit of a downfall for him.
Yeah, that is very true. You know, as we can see, the items still pretty even on both sides. Varus opting to go with that Vamp Scepter over 2 Doran's Blades. It will let him rush Bloodthirster faster. However, it's also going to mean he has less damage than Ezreal currently, and less health, so he could lose out on that part. But Singed, again, is showing that how dominant Singed is. Amumu knows Singed is there, but Lulu gets hooked, but Rumble is there with the Equalizer, and there's a top lane too. Singed is in trouble. Blitzcrank looks like he's caught out. It looks like Zinzao might go down, but no, he won't. They're going to have to back off, and I'm not sure if Blitzcrank will get taken down. And
Train goes down.
Top lane Singed still continuing to go. And will he get a Mumu? Yes, he will, but unfortunately, Elise will pick up Singed.
That was very good turnout for Ichigo. They just took the aggression all around the map. You know, they know that they know it's going to take a lot of people to shut down Sins. So they basically just send Sins in to farm in between towers, drawing Elise and Amumu up. And then they just triple gank bot lane. Or quadruple gank. I'm not actually sure where Rumble ended up in all that.
He was bot lane, you're right.
Okay, so yeah, they send 4 bots. So, I mean, there's really nothing you can do 2v4 under tower, especially with someone like Blitzcrank who, you know, he's very strong at pulling people in, but once he blows his, you know, his grab and his rocket fist, he's just kind of there. You know, he's walking around, waddling around. So they were able to push down a tower. I just think that Ichigo's just showing why they're here right now. They're just very good coordinating as a team.
Yeah, very true. Ichigo, going to be a really fun matchup to watch the finals if they move on. But Zaluna giving them a run for their money, showing that they are just as good of players. And Elise doing a nice juke there, but Xin had the jump, and will Elise be able to get away? No, Xin ult will finish it off, showing how strong Xin is. Xin obviously a very, very often banned pick.
Meanwhile, Sins was just flinging Cho'Gath around top lane just to make sure that he was there and he couldn't, you know, even though it's on cooldown, he was just making sure that Cho'Gath could not teleport down there just in case, you know, he might have thought it was up.
Yeah, looks like Blitzcrank does roam up mid here to try and, you know, just clear the wave a little bit. I'm not sure what they can do, but here comes Xin trying to go, and Rumble joins the party with the equalizer. Cho'Gath being taken pretty low, and he will get taken down by Ichigo. Ichigo sitting at 6-3 right now with a lot of kills. Very strong, and he even got a Magi's.
It's like Varus going to be caught out down bot lane.
But that ultimate, Amumu will get hit by the Varus ultimate after he misses a bandage toss.
That was an amazing juke.
Very good juke, I agree fully. That was pretty impressive by Varus there, showing exactly why Ichigo and friends are making it so well this week.
Things going down to the Dragon by Zaluna. They're going to try to pick this up. Blitzcrank looks like he's going to try to land a rocket fist or a rocket grab through the wall.
Rocket fist, rocket grab, who cares? Yeah. They're both rocket propelled hands.
Either way, it's a giant metal hand coming at your face. You know, it's never pleasant.
Definitely.
Actually, able to stabilize the goal count just a little bit better. You know, Zaluna is rocking the 19.5k gold to Ichigo and friends 23.2, and the 2 towers in their favor. So I don't think Zaluna's really, you know, bad off right now. I think they're doing a great job of kind of trying to bring the game to a halt, try to slow down this constant aggression that Ichigo's bringing out.
Yeah, definitely. Singe just making it fun for all of us. Just doing so good, juking and dodging, and just kind of going for kills all over the place. And Cho'Gath, he's about at half health, and if Singe keep going, this might be a kill. But Elise comes in with the stun, and Xin is there as well. But Singe, again, such a fast champion. Cho'Gath flashed over, and he's still gaining on him. Does get the fling. Xin going to be able to finish this one off with the knockup, and the poison tick will get the kill.
Things are going down on Elise. They might be trying to go after that.
Yeah.
They do have Ichigo on Rumble there. Elise coming back in. You know, she may be waiting a little bit too long. I don't think she realized that Ichigo is, you know, lying in the darkness waiting.
I think, this could be bad right here. Xin and Rumble both jump in. Amumu all comes in. They could take down Xin here. Blitzcrank will look to take down Xin. The ult was not needed. Amumu will be waddling out of there alive, but Singed might have something to say about that. Singed and
we do have Singed here. I would predict a dive here, and here they come. Amumu actually can't. Oh, Amumu got hit by the slow. I don't even think he meant to hit him with that.
Wow, maybe trying to just grab a minion.
Meanwhile, Varus and Lulu are just poking down Ezreal bot lane, keeping him pushed back to their tower. They're not giving Ezreal any chance to go help his team out.
Yeah, as you notice, the gold difference is starting to widen a little bit. We almost have we have about a 6k gold lead, so that's pretty substantial at before 20 minutes in the game. Ichigo and friends obviously looking really dominant, and You know,
E2's coming around. Oh, that was a
so close.
that ward thrown down just at the last second.
So close, but as I was saying, you know, maybe with their newfound confidence, they're not so cautious anymore. They want to be aggressive. They want to show their true strength.
Yeah, absolutely. I really think based off this game and the last game, if Ichigo does pull this out, there needs to be a Rumble ban. Like Rumble he is really setting the pace for this game.
Those equalizers have been almost key in almost every fight. It's just, not only is it a long-range slow and a long-range catch, but it just does so much damage.
He's able to land them at the absolute max range and just zone the enemy, and you know it's just excellent. His Rumble is just too dominant. We need to get him off of that.
It's not for us to decide.
Action coming down, Rumble going in on Elise. Elise does have to flash out.
That was a little skirmish there. Singed again, just looking to bully Cho'Gath. Singed now has the Rod of Ages, which is going to give him a lot of, and a Giant's Belt, which is now going to give him a lot of damage. And Singed, there hasn't been many ruptures that have actually hit Singed.
Not at all. He's doing an excellent job of dodging him, and even if he does actually land the rupture, Singed went ahead and picked up those Merc threads, so he's nowhere near.
And here comes Rumble! Elise almost dying to that, and Blitzcrank almost sealing Elise's fate. But Rumble can't quite reach Elise, and Elise gets the kill. This looks like, though, the fight will go towards Ichigo, as Xin Zhao was there to follow up. And again, Cho'Gath, like Ezreal, just can't be anywhere because Singed is just bullying him constantly.
Singed just chasing down Cho'Gath right now, just flinging him around.
That is one buff chemist.
This is my lane. They're just meanwhile the rest of the team, just pushing down mid.
Taking a little damage there, but Xin Zhao will be forced to back off.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
There goes another turret in favor of Ichigo. That's 4-0, and the gold lead is now getting pretty staggering, and we haven't even hit 20 minutes yet.
It's almost to a 10k gold difference. Dragon will be coming up here in a minute. It should spawn at 2010, so hopefully they will have the timer on that and be able to move in.
Yeah, definitely. Ezreal looking a little strong. He's definitely almost as strong as Varus. He, out of any of the lanes, did the best at trying to fight, against this Varus Lulu. Against his lane, he probably did the best in the matchup. And Elise, actually, I take that back. Elise did really well also. Been playing phenomenally. But it's just not enough. Singed is just swamping around top lane, and Xin Zhao has been a lot stronger than Amumu. When they stole Amumu's buff early, that roam by Xin Zhao, that was just too deadly. And that was just something that they couldn't come back from.
They are really going to have to slow this game down and get farther in the late game. Let Amumu get tanky, let Cho'Gath get tanky, and then just protect Ezreal. I really just think they need to go for the late game right now.
Keep going.
I'm pausing to see. I thought some action was about to break out here.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll jump in. That's my main Hawkeye, but there could be some action here, yeah. But it's just Singed, and he's just gonna run around like nothing's going on. And Singed almost 1v5ing their team here. He is being taken low though, and then Xin Zhao and Rumble in with the follow-up. Coming in here, taking down Ezreal and Amumu. Elise able to take down Singed though, but Xin Zhao comes in for the follow-up, taking down Elise. And the flash, will he get the knock-up on Cho'Gath? Yes! Audacious Charge came up again. And Blitzcrank pulling Xin Zhao. That wasn't a smart move at all, as that might give Xin Zhao a double kill here. He's not going to be able to have his knock-up. There it is. Will he get the knock-up on Cho'Gath? Audacious Charge comes up again because of his blue buff. Such short cooldowns, and he will take that. That blitz grab was not smart at all. It caused an extra 2 kills.
That's definitely not a grab he wanted. It's kind of one of those grabs that you hit, you feel good you grabbed it, but you regret it immediately afterwards.
Definitely.
As we mentioned earlier, we were talking about Ichigo and those equalizers. He actually threw that equalizer out and hit everybody on the enemy team. I mean, it was just so deadly. He just laid it across everyone, and if they would have engaged into it, they had to run through the equalizer. So they forced Zaluna to disengage. They're just playing this absolutely perfect.
Yeah, very true. And it looks like they're all going to back and be getting new items. Rumble does get Twin Ghosts, and it looks like Lulu will go for that Sightstone. Going to try to get even more catching power, which, you know, it's been working out for Ichigo. There are catching people in these fights, and they are initiating the fights. You know, Blitzcrank is not getting those hooks, and Amumu is not getting the things like he wants to. And Singed, again, just being a lone wolf here. So tanky with just the Roa and the Rylai's. And, oh, getting grabbed there.
That's the hook.
He's getting taken a little low here, but here comes the equalizer, hitting Ezreal and Elise. Now Singed going back in while Rumble is following up. Ichigo does pick up the kill on Elise, and they might look to push even farther, maybe even end the game. Or no, it looks like they're backing out. They're
judging by past Ichigo games, I think they're going to back out. Probably pick up Dragon, then maybe swing up for Baron while Singed just pushes down that top lane. Singed's already proving that, you know, it's going to take all 5 of them to burst him down and, you know, somehow kill him. So they're just going to, I think they're just going to split push it out and just play this game safe.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
Yeah, there's the Dragon going straight towards into the pockets of Ichigo. And that's going to, their gold lead is 11k now. At only 23 minutes, this game looking pretty one-sided, but I mean, the red team, Zaluna, was just playing so well in the early game. I feel like it's still not over, despite the fact that, you know, they slightly won out in picks just with Xin Zhao and the Rumble, which, you know, Ichigo is super comfortable on. I just feel like it might still be possible for them to turn it around.
Well, it's definitely possible, because even with the difference in gold and the difference in kills, they have somehow managed to keep their farm relatively close in almost all the lanes. Elise has fallen a bit far behind, but she's been trying to roam and pull off all these ganks. So, you know, farm-wise, they're still pretty even. You know, if they can, you know, get some of these kills on Xin Zhao and Rumble and shut them down, that's going to be a huge gold burst for them. So
Definitely.
They definitely just need to, you know, I think they're playing it the best they can right now. I think they need to, you know, maybe not try to force a fight on Singed as much. You know, just try to get him to go away. They just need to
make him go away.
I mean, I really don't know what they're gonna do against Singed. Because Singed is just, you know, he's going where he pleases. You know, he's Mundo right now.
There goes the equalizer, slowing down Amumu and Singed. Again, like you were saying, in the middle of the fight, Amumu all goes down, but it only really hits Xin Zhao and Singed. Singed, again, keeping most of the members out of the fight. And there goes Elise going down to Xin Zhao. Cho'Gath in trouble too. Cho'Gath Rupture hitting Rumble. And that's going to be a double kill. Actually, 3 kills throughout the whole fight.
That was absolutely unfortunate for Cho'Gath. They actually threw down a ward right there at the front of the base for Cho'Gath to teleport into. But by the time his teleport finished, it was only Cho'Gath and 4 of the enemy. You know, that was a bad situation for him to come into.
Uh-oh. Ezreal being a nice quick pickup, and I think this is going to be GG.
That's going to be in the game. Looks like Ichigo will move on. Game.
Ichigo showing flexing their muscles right here. Definitely giving us a run for our money.
Ichigo moving on to the finals. Just did a quick update of the brackets. Doesn't look like we have an update on Theta versus Tiny Pudge yet. So
that game might still be going on.